At all times, the appropriate PPE must be worn.
Action.
All equipment should be checked prior to every job: gas bottle, gauges, hoses, for leaks or any damage in the hose. The gauge should be attached firmly but not over tightened. The regulator should be set between 40 and 50 for the cooking and the welding process. A pressure of just over 40 is appropriate. It is always a good idea to make sure that the gas hose is free and untangled. Measure the job, allowing at least a half a metre overlap in all directions. Note the A-frame and bar plastic holder roller assembly, which allows for easy unrolling of the plastic for the desired amount. At all times, it is best to keep the plastic as clean and dry as possible, as dirt and moisture will impede the welding process. Once the plastic has been trimmed to cover the desired area, the use of splicing tape is a very simple way of holding the plastic in position, ready for it to be welded. It is recommended that at least 700 ml or thereabouts is used as an overlap to give a very strong welded surface. Once the surfaces to be welded together have been put into place, the welding can commence. It is best if the heat gun is placed in close to the seam to be welded between the two layers of plastic, delivering a short burst of heat, and then the two surfaces are gently patted together using a standard welding glove. Just do small sections at a time, and a gentle patting action is the best way to achieve a strong weld along the edge seam. Just working slowly, a nice solid edge will be obtained. By then heating across the surface back towards the edge and patting on the outside area, the entire surface will be welded. You will notice a slight colour change in the plastic, a yellowish browny colour. This is the ideal temperature to achieve a strong weld. Take note that when using the gun in this manner, if it does not ignite the first time, you will be accumulating gas behind the plastic surfaces, which can all ignite at once. Therefore, safety goggles must be worn at all times due to the potential flashback. Once all the seams have been welded in place, the area is ready to be shrunk. Holding the gun approximately 300mm from the surface, a light waving action similar to spray painting is used. You will achieve a working edge that you can then work across the plastic. If one area is not correctly cooked, let the surface cool down and then come back later. Once the area has cooled completely, the surface should be drum tight. Zippered doors and windows are available upon request, which when using the special shrink tape can be taped to any surface to allow access to within the job area. These are simply taped into place, then the zipper will be opened and the unneeded area of plastic cut away from inside, allowing access doors or windows to working areas. It is also appropriate to use the shrink tape along any welded seams for jobs that are to be stored for extended periods of time or subject to transport. The tape is also very handy for patching any holes or protrusions, or to put on the external edges of sharp surfaces that could protrude through the plastic. It is appropriate to tape the doors and the windows from both sides of the tent. If moisture could be a problem, small vents are also available. Simply a matter of cutting a small hole in a self-adhesive tape. These vents can be applied just to allow the object to breathe.